Dr. Victoria Foster was born in Savannah, Georgia, and is a proud graduate of Alfred Ely Beach High School. She's the younger daughter of Willie and Mary Hall. She and her husband Jerry share two daughters, Brittany, a 2015 graduate of Georgia State University, and Jessica, who graduates from Georgia State this May. She also has a 4-year-old grandson, Jaden, who is the love of her life. She holds a Bachelor's of Science in Nursing from her beloved Tuskegee University, a Master's of Science in Nursing from Armstrong Atlantic State University in Savannah, and a PhD from Georgia State University in 2010. She has also received a Graduate Geriatric Certificate and a Postmaster's Family Nurse Practitioner Certificate from Georgia State University. As a doctoral student, she was selected as a Hartford Scholar, one of 15 across the nation for the 2008-2010 cohort, and received $89,000 in funding to support her research of HIV in older adults. As a Hartford Scholar, she was chosen to present her research in a mock trial on Capitol Hill for the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee. She has been a registered nurse for 33 years and serves as the director of the undergraduate nursing program at Clayton State University, where she is also a tenured full professor. As a new nurse, she was a travel nurse and worked on a bone marrow transplant unit, but also went to San Francisco to work on an HIV unit. As a leader, she gets glowing reviews for her laid-back and stick-to-itiveness approach to getting the job done. As a faculty member, she gives 110% to her students to assist their success of becoming registered nurses. She's also been involved on the international scene, where she traveled to South Korea in 2013 to assist with collaborating with Daejeon University to create opportunities for their students to engage in study abroad at CSU. She has also participated in study abroad activities with her own students, where they travel to Guadalajara, Mexico to work side by side with their nurses to provide care to their residents. Victoria has always displayed a love of service for the community and humanity and has participated in a vast number of community events. Early in the COVID-19 pandemic, she participated in vaccinating the doctors and nurses of Southern Regional Medical Center. She and other nursing facilities provided vaccines to the Clayton State campus community. In addition, she has participated in other vaccine drives, assisted in planning drive-through vaccine events at CSU, and COVID testing of the community. In July of 2021, she and her past dean wrote for an HRSA grant and were funded $994,000 to increase the vaccine rate of the residents of Clayton County. In addition, in September of 2021, she received COVAC grant funding of $3,000 to increase vaccine confidence among the campus community. She is very engaged in scholarly work and has written several articles on HIV in older adults, faculty mentoring, and nursing education. She's written several other grants to support the community and is presently writing a $4 million grant to provide a mobile health clinic to the citizens of Clayton County. She is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, Pi Alpha Omega Chapter, and serves on the Health and Wellness Ministry here at House of Hope Atlanta. She's received numerous awards and honors for teaching, volunteering, and leadership. She continues to practice and works one day a week as a family nurse practitioner where she cares for underserved populations. House of Hope Atlanta, I present to you today's living legend, Dr. Victoria Foster.
Brothers and sisters, what an amazing moment of history. Thank God for that National Negro Anthem, Lift Your Voice and Sing. And we thank God that we've been singing with our voices and singing with the service of God. And we thank God for our first honoree as we're honoring the medical community who has endeavored and worked to keep us safe the past 2 years. And we want to receive today our living legend for the first Sunday in February of 2022. Let's give our great big round of applause to Sister Victoria Foster. Come on, give God praise for she comes now.
Good morning, everyone. First, giving honor to God, our Pastor E. Dewey Smith, First Lady Andrea, other church officials, House of Hope family and friends. I am pleased, honored, and humbled to be chosen as the 2022 Healthcare Hero for House of Hope Atlanta. It's a little emotional seeing my parents on the screen, as both went to be with the Lord 6 months apart while I was a student at Tuskegee. Although they were there with me a short period, they both planted seeds. My mom was an empathetic figure, so I learned to understand the needs of others early on. My dad had an incredible work ethic, so I learned hard work and determination was imperative for success. In regards to the pandemic, and not to make light of the pandemic because there's been tremendous death, especially in communities of color, and it brought the whole world to a standstill. However, education didn't stop, healthcare didn't stop, but most importantly, God didn't stop. So having said that, the pandemic did give us time to reflect. Some people started businesses, gave us time to engage in activities that we normally wouldn't have done. So I decided to learn to cook a few things and to engage in more writing. So just a little bit about one of the grants that they spoke of. Our goal was to increase the vaccine rate of Clayton County. Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. And at the time when my dean and I wrote the grant, the vaccine rate was 7.9%. I'm happy today to report that the rate is now 47%. And one of our goals of the grant was to have Clayton County's rate equal that of the state of Georgia, and Georgia is now at 51%, so we are closing the gap. So as long as my colleagues and I have breath in us, we're gonna fight this pandemic with vim and vigor as we did starting with the Delta variant all the way to the Omega variant. We're hoping that we don't get into double Greek letters. So again, thank you for this honor and God bless.
Let's give another hand to Miss Victoria Foster, our healthcare living legend of the week.